All right, so if you are seeing this video, consider yourself lucky, especially if you're a youth. In this video, I'm going to be showing you 5 practical ways to become a millionaire in 6 months. I didn't say billionaire or a zillionaire because I can only say the one that I am, at least for now. I can boldly say I'm a multi-millionaire. So, and I know if you follow these steps I'm going to show you in next 6 months, if you are not a millionaire, feel free to come to this page and rubbish my name. It is very important to note that this video is not for everybody. In fact, this video is targeted to reach youth who want to make their lives better. I don't know wherever you got the link or whether it's YouTube that is showing you this video. But like I said in the beginning, any which way, you are lucky to be seeing this video, especially if you're a youth. Yes, it might do you very good to watch till the end because the fifth point is actually the most important point. It will be important for you to know that if you know number 5 and then you don't implement the other ones, you are wasting your time. Like I said, if you practice this thing religiously, judiciously, it's not possible that you will not be a millionaire in 6 months. And like I said, if you try it and it doesn't work, come back to this page and rubbish this page. The number one is being judgmental. When we see the rich, most times we see a young guy, a young babe, well dressed, looking nice, and then instead of approaching them to know, we just judge them. He's a Yahoo boy. Personally, I know how many times many people have assumed that I'm a Yahoo boy. Reason being that at an early age, I got to learn about YouTube, faceless YouTube, where you upload videos on YouTube, but you are not showing your face like the one I'm doing. And then, many people, obviously, they were not seeing where this dollar is coming from. So it's like every month. Okay, I'll put one of the picture so that you see that I'm not here to joke with you. I know what I'm saying. So it's like every month they see me with dollar, and then they're like, this guy must be a Yahoo boy for him to be, going up and down with dollars. When we know him, it's not everybody right? So don't be judgmental. I would advise you that when you see a rich person, try to get close to the person, right? If you get close to the person, if what they are doing is something that does not your faith does not support, you back off, right? But it's important for you to first of all know what they do. Most times it's not all the people you say they are Yahoo. It's not like that. Most of them are just smart, if they are tech gurus, and some are even before this whole content creation thing blew up, there were people that were making lots of money on content creation. But because many people already assume that this one a Yahoo boy, this one is a Yahoo girl, he's dating one Yahoo boy, and then you are missing the money. So I would advise you, if you have any rich person around you, no matter who the person is, go close to the person. Your aim should be to go close to the person, find out what they do. When you, like me for instance, I would not even lie, I growing up, at my earlier stage of life, that time that Yahoo was still Yahoo, I had a lot of access to, become a Yahoo boy. And I would not even lie because I had many of them around me. So it was even if I didn't want to learn, I would have learned, because you move left, Yahoo boy is your friend, you move right. So at the end of the day, things I learned from Yahoo, like, it kind of made me smarter. It kind of helped me to in other things I'm doing. For instance, there are some app that they use. I think the only thing that is kind of makes Yahoo look somehow is because Yahoo it's just like, this is potential, and then they decided to put it on the negative, because these people, there are a lot of things you can actually learn from these Yahoo people. And that was what I went to do. That was what I was doing. All the times I knew that, okay, it's not just possible for me to escape, being amongst them, because almost everybody at that point was doing Yahoo. Their determination is something else. If If a Yahoo boy is, let's say, bombing in their language, and then maybe Mark Zuckerberg, don't know if, that's what I'm using their term, puts down their account, before you know they have created another one. Resilience. You understand? So these people, there are a lot of, if I tell people, if anybody works as hard as a Yahoo boy and as dedicated as a Yahoo boy that knows what he's doing, it will be difficult for you not to make it in life. So go close to rich people. Don't assume. Don't be like, this one is a ritualist. He has done money ritual. Put your head, go close, be sure. Let it be that you are at that point. It's just caution. Just when you're doing it, just be watching, know your ways, so that if it's the one you can run away, you run when you go and get tough. But don't just assume. Assumption is the mother of all f up. Let me not call it, so that this video will not be brought down. So number 2, take risk. Take risk. Let me say it again. Take risk. The problem with most people is that they want to live a certain lifestyle, and then for instance, take risk. You might be watching this and you are possibly doing one job that is paying you 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, or even 300,000, or even 400,000. Now, and you want to live exaggerated life. You want to live all those luxurious life. You want to fly private jet. My brother, my sister, that salary money can never fly you on that. That's your dream. It can never work, right? So what I would advise you to do, I'm not advising you to quit. Don't quit any work that is giving you money. Don't quit. In fact, quitting is I would even advise you, if you don't even have something doing that is giving you money, look for something that is giving you money, no matter how small it is. Even if it's sales girl or sales boy, go and do. But you must have a steady source of income. Very important. You can see me. If I tell you my other works, most of you wouldn't even believe, but you can see me. I mean, look at me. Look at me. This is an official work, right? Well, for some of you that know me, I don't need to talk too much, right? So you must take risk. Now, how do you do this? For instance, okay, so let me even let you know how poor you are. Now, you want to drive a car of 60 million. Calculate, if they are paying you 200,000, a year is assumed to be 365 days. Calculate 200,000 by 365, and that's without you are not you're not eating. Don't remove anything, or you didn't buy clothes, you didn't send money to family, you didn't flex, you didn't go partying. Just save the 200,000. Then calculate it and tell me how many years it's going to take you before you can afford a car of 60 million. At that point, you would understand more. So now, this take risk I've been saying, how do you even do it? How you do it is that from the money they are giving you, look for a skill. When I say skill, I'm not talking about sewing, baking, makeup, because people like following bandwagon. All those popular things. I will still address that in one of these content. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking of things that when you invest in, when you like all those gaming, there are things that when you invest in, when you learn them, you know that, okay, if these things that are coming, for instance, anybody that pays huge amounts to learn content creation, and really knows what he or she is doing. I mean, it's obvious that the money in content creation, the social media money is like money ritual. So that's a nice skill to learn. I'll still make videos about skills, that you should learn that are profitable. You can drop on the comment and let me know, skills, and let me know if I should make that video or not. because I'm here because of you. You can see, I'm just trying to make more money because I mean, I can be okay like this, but I don't want to be okay. I want to live a very luxurious lifestyle, and I want you to come around along with me. That's why I'm making this video. Thanks to Big Name TV anyway. Thanks to Big Name wherever she is for this opportunity. Now, when you get that your small salary, you take it and invest. That's how they do it. You take it and invest in that. That's your huge. But if you don't have a steady source of income, something that will be giving you money that you can use to invest, you need capital. Yeah, it's now money. Then they take make money. You understand? So you need something. If you don't have something, you are watching this video, go and get yourself something. That's the only way you can fund that thing that will make you a millionaire or a billionaire, right? Now, the third point: put yourself first. Put yourself first. Put yourself first before you put your family and friend. I'm stressing on this one because there are many people that would have been multi-millionaires, but now they are looking for, they are begging for food. Reason being that they decided to do more than themselves. Now, before you begin to send money to friends and family, make sure you are all right. Make sure you are standing on two legs, right? Don't stand on one leg and then want to carry somebody. Two of you will fall. And if two of you fall, remember that the person, that the family and friend that you are trying to help, you don't even know their fate. You don't know their destiny. It might be that you are the person that will take these people away from poverty, and then you are not strong enough, and then you want to assist. Especially all those of you that are first born, first son, first daughter, you like me more than yourself. Put yourself first. I'm saying it now because somebody is going to put family and friends first, and at the end of the day, the person is going to regret it and come here crying on the comment section. Now, like I was saying, if you have a friend, if you have a family that if you're earning 100,000, you don't have business. What you should be doing is look for how you can use that money to learn more skills, develop yourself more, so that you can make more money. By the time you start making more money, then you can think of them. At that point, there is a stage you reach and you know that, okay, even if I send these people this thing, I'm going to be all right. It would not shake me. No go do past yourself. Put yourself first. I also realize that most of you don't take yourself out. You can go out and then you buy things for people, buy things for your sisters, buy for your brothers. But then when it comes to you, you don't show yourself love. You can't. This is a common mistake that most of your parents made, because they did not put themselves first, and then somehow kids started coming, and now they want to force courses they wished they did. They now want to force it on their children. Take yourself first. Put yourself first. Make sure you achieve that thing that's been your dream. Before you compromise on anything, make sure you have tried your best. Put yourself first. Once in a while, take yourself out, buy yourself suya. You do these things for people, but when it comes to yourself, then you know you want to save. Put yourself first. If you look good, you will feel good, and it will help you to work better. You will make more money if you're feeling all right. If you're not looking good, it will be difficult for you to show proper love. You'll be loving people and expecting things, and people would F you up. Put yourself first. Now, if you put yourself first, and then let's say, for instance, let me even draw a typical example. All these ones that will say, I trained a lady in the university, and then after everything, she left me. And then they are angry. Most of them are angry because that thing they did for that lady is something they never did for themselves. It will be difficult for you to see one senior advocate of Nigeria train a lady in law school, and then the lady says, I'm not doing it again, and the person is angry. Rarely would you see that situation, but you see one person who is managing one market in one local market like that, one shop in one local market. person will go and train a barrister. That is, you are putting another person above you. Put yourself first. Put yourself first. I won't dwell on that too much. Number 4, plan and set realistic goal. This number 4 is as important as number 5. Plan and set realistic goals. I'll still make video. If you want me to make video on how to set realistic goals, let me know in the comment section. Most of you, your goals are ridiculous. Your goals are very unrealistic. You see somebody who works as a security officer, then the person's plan is to buy a Lamborghini worth 300 million in next 2 months. How do you want to do it? Even if na robbery, even if na thief, you want a thief, it goes still hard for you. Set realistic goals, right? So I'm hammering on this because this number 4 and number 5 are actually the most important of everything I've said, right? Now, make sure that the goals you are setting, break them into pieces, right? Let it be something that is broken down daily. Check your goals. Okay, your goal is to make 1 million in 6 months. Divide it in a month. How much are you supposed to have made? In a week, how much are you supposed to have made? In a month, in a day, how much are you supposed to have made? In a day, how much are you supposed to have made? Right now, when you've broken down these goals, I'm not just talking about just making money. Even career-wise, there are some of you that are business owners, right? Business owners, you want to reach the whole of Nigeria in the next 1 year. Break it down. A day, how many people should you be able to reach? Like checking the population of the country. So you have to have the statistics, right? You know that, okay, if in a day you're supposed to reach 20 persons and then you reach 10 persons, you know that you already something is already wrong somewhere. But if you don't make realistic plans and break them down, at the end of the day, you are wasting your time and not just making these plans. Which leads me to the very last point and the most important of them all. I mean, the other ones are equally important. They work together. But if you do everything and you don't do this thing, everything you have done is waste of time. Execute. Execution. That is, do it. It's not just people will say a lot of things. People will, I will do this, I will. At the end of the day, they will not do it. You see that doing, gong, that is the main thing. Doing it, and not just doing it consistently. That is where that plan, setting realistic plan comes in. If you have set a plan, you paste it in your wall, for instance, wall of your house or anywhere. You look at it. If you wake up, paste it where you can see it. If you wake up, that is the first thing you are seeing. By the time you see it, you're like, oh, by today I'm supposed to have done this. That's my goal for the day. You've broken it down. You are not doing it. You're not doing it, right? You're not doing it. So that doing, if you do everything and you plan and set realistic goals and you don't do it, you have succeeded in wasting your time. So if you know you are not going to do it, don't even start in the first place. If you know you will not do it and remain consistent, it's very difficult to be consistent. I'm going to make a video on consistency. That is also a different ball game. Staying consistent is, in fact, that one has killed more dreams. But execution, you must do it. Like this thing I'm saying now, somebody would listen to this video and will not still do it. That is what I'm talking about. If you want us to bet, I will bet somebody after listening to this video would not still do it. And then in the next, you will feel that 6 months, how can this guy tell me 6 months? 6 months is too far now. No, 6 months is not too far. In fact, think back, you made New Year resolution, right? How many of them have you kept to? Because you did not make plans and set realistic goals, right? So these are things that obviously, if you stick to, it's going to help your life. And don't forget that, I mean, we always bring you the best of the best. For some of you who are new here, I mean, feel free to subscribe to the channel. As you know, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. My name is Super Big Name. See you in the next video.